Hey everybody, welcome to the newest episode of Meet the Cast, where we talk about all the cast members of moving pictures. Again, we're focusing more on the supporting roles still, and meeting the cats of the cast. So today we're going to talk about Dr. Doom and Bones. This one, of course, is Bones. He's just hanging out with us. Hi, handsome guy. Dr. Doom and Bones were born in 2009, which I can hardly believe is almost 10 years ago. They're brothers from the same litter, and they're technically not even my cats. Is it good? It's good. They belong to my brother, who I lived with when he first got them, and then we lived apart, and now we live together again, and so I lived with them when they were kittens, and now I've lived with them for the last 2.5 years as well. But I've loved them since the beginning. Back in the day when they were just tiny little guys running around, fighting each other constantly, in a good way, you know, in that friendly kitten way. And now they're all grown up. Dr. Doom was originally going to be named Scourge, which was going to be short for the Scourge of Humanity, because that's the kind of humor my brother has. But when he picked him up, he just felt like the right name was Dr. Doom, because something about this very adventurous, cute little gray kitten screamed tyrannical dictator. You know, the name stuck for sure, and now is kind of, it feels nothing but ironic, because Dr. Doom is just the friendliest, sweetest cat you've ever known. Very much not a dictator type cat, which, you know, there are a few out there. Bones were a little bit less sure of the origins of his name. I'm not sure if I came up with it or if my nephew came up with it. The thing is, I think I may have thought up the name and called him Bones because the 2009 Star Trek had just come out. Characters like Bones McCoy were kind of fresh on the mind, and Bones just seemed like a cool name for a cat. And it's kind of been ironic as a name too, because Bones is not a bony cat, that's for sure. The name stuck as well, and that's who he is, right? Sleepy guy. Very sleepy guy. Very smooth, sir. Very smooth. Hi, big boy. How you doing? Okay. See, he's still got his appetite, right? Hungry boys. Nom, 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 nom. Dr. Doom has always been very sweet. A sponge for cuddles. A real people's cat, you know. Dr. Doom just loves food. He loves cat food, but not as much as he loves people food, and he has a particular soft spot for tuna. He goes crazy for tuna and turkey. Bones is a little more particular for how he takes his affection. You know that Bones has a fondness for you when, if you're laying down or sitting down, he just lays on top of you. So, yeah, you know that you've made it when you have a cat-sized weight on your chest, and you're like, oh, I think he likes me. You're guilty as charged. Don't deny it. As we know, if you've seen Allie Hasn't, Bones took to Allie right away. I am. He didn't see Scar kill him. And he's been blaming himself for years. Tell me it's not true. It's true. These two cats have been a part of our video projects since they were very little. Before moving pictures was a thing at all, I worked with my brothers on what we call the National Superheroes Guild and SHG Films. That's sort of our affiliate channel, where we do more like sketch comedy and stuff like that. And Dr. Doom and Bones have sort of made guest appearances all along the way since they were very young. They had a very funny cameo in A Day in the Life of a Superhero from 2009, as well as Dr. Doom had an appearance in How to High Five and So Should You, a short that we made. And one of my film school shorts, I used them very briefly. Dr. Doom had a starring role in Hex Boys, which we made a few years ago, one of only 2 episodes. And of course, they've been joining in, sitting on our laps and keeping us company in episodes of Allie Hasn't here on Moving Pictures, which has actually added a lot of character to the show. I think that it just wouldn't be the same without these two barging into the shots and decorating the couches.
No!
Oh, hi.
do that.
Let's discuss the deal,
Well,
shall we?
come on, dude. Get your butt out of my face.
No, I'm not the king. Maybe I was gonna be, but that was a long time
Now
ago.
Dr. Doom is the king.
You're the
King of Latveria.
And you never told us?
So we really appreciate all that they've contributed to this channel. They don't know that they're actors, but they, you know what, they do a good job anyway. Well, Bones here is doing just fine and in good shape. Dr. Doom has gotten very sick. He's recently taken a turn for the worse, and so we probably don't have very much longer with him at all, which is very sad. He's only 9 years old, so he should still have many years left to him, but unfortunately he has inoperable cancer, and there was nothing the vets were able to do. They just said it was time for him to go home and live out the rest of his life while he was still comfortable. Hey, Dr. Doom. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, you poor guy. What a good boy you are. This most recent turn just makes it seem like we don't have very much longer with him, which is very sad because he is one of the sweetest cats I have ever known. He's always been really happy and very, not always very well disciplined, but always very well intentioned. And it's really, really hard to say goodbye. But we thought it'd be great to make this little tribute video to show him how much he's loved and cared for and valued. So while it sucks to leave this on sort of a down note, hopefully you can take time to, if you have a pet, you know how much they mean to you, let them know that. Just show them the affections, give them cuddles while you can. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Meet the Cast and getting to know our fuzzy little friends a little bit better. Eventually we'll start talking about humans on this show. So thank you, Bones, and thank you, Doom, and thank you for watching.